Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to the Good Fight TV. UFC 203, CM Punk versus Mickey Gall, and Stipe Miocic versus Alistair, Overeem. Well, those are the only two fights that I really cared for in last night's event, and congratulations to Stipe Miocic, and I guess Gall, congratulations to him too. First off, my hat's off to CM Punk for crossing over and taking the plunge, stepping into the octagon, and getting beat. I know it's easy to make fun of CM Punk, but he was the underdog story here. He's an older guy, and we've seen footages of him sparring, and it wasn't too promising, and basically everything happened the way everyone expected it to happen. He got dominated on the ground and got choked out. And are we going to see any more of CM Punk? Probably. I don't know what his contract says, but there's going to be a lot less mystique when he comes out. We're going to pretty much just hope that he does better next time, and hopefully he will. And I don't know, and we don't know too much about Mickey Gall. He might turn out to be the real deal. I mean, who knows? He could be the next Chris Weidman or Anderson Silva, or I don't know. We don't know much about him, and right now we're quick to discredit CM Punk, or just to write him off as just a no good fighter, when in fact, well, not in fact, but it could be a very real possibility that Mickey Gall will turn out to be one of the greats. Maybe not, maybe. But if he does, then I think that will sort of vindicate CM Punk down the line, like as in years from now. So hopefully we get to see Mickey Gall with a better quality opponent. He called out Sage Northcutt. I'm not sure if they're in the same weight division, but they're pretty much the same size, so I think it's going to be doable. It'll be an interesting matchup. Stipe Miocic. I like that guy. I think he's one of the best heavyweights the UFC has ever seen, and I think he is a complete fighter in the sense that, well, he's a complete fighter. He's athletic. He can fight. He can knock people out. I mean, he has a very, very solid boxing base. And I'm a huge boxing fan. I've been a boxing fan since I was a little kid. And I've always said that, the best MMA fighters will be boxers who understand takedown defense and know how to wrestle. I mean, I don't really believe that all the way now. But, when I first started getting into MMA, that was my first thought. If a pro boxer could just train himself, the basics of submissions and learning how to defend themselves, then I think they'll be, they'll make it all the way to the top in the MMA world. And Stipe, I don't think he has any professional boxing record, but it's very obvious that boxing is his forte, and he happens to be a very good wrestler as well. And he took down Alistair Overeem with ease, and you don't really see that happen too often. And that ground and pound, that's another thing. You don't see too many knockouts from the guard position. The way and he completely flattened Overeem, knocked him out, cold with ground and pound. So that was another good feat. And I think Stipe has all the foundations and the tools to break that two defense curse. He needs to defend his title once more to tie every other heavyweight who have won the championship in the UFC. And I think if he gets past his second defense, whoever it is, and I think he could go for he can break that curse and defend his title 3 or 4 or 5 times even. He's a big guy. He's athletic. He's quick. And his punches are for real. And again, he's a good wrestler. He has the size and the stamina. Who would I like to see him fight next? I think Cain Velasquez is a good candidate as anybody out there. I don't know if they're gonna try to save that for later, or maybe let Kane fight another guy. I know Kane really wants this fight, so we'll see. But about Overeem, I think he's a hype job, really. He has skills. He has a whole bunch of losses, and he knocked down Stipe Miocic, which is a big deal. I don't think I've seen Miocic get knocked down with one punch like that. But again, Miocic, credit to him, he showed that he had a good chin. He was able to recover easily from that knockdown and keep a level head. And people were criticizing Overeem for going for that guillotine choke when he had him down. But that's his bread and butter. Overeem, he has won a lot of fights by guillotine, in exactly that manner. He hurts the guy. The guy is just trying to recover, clear the cobwebs, and Overeem just goes for that guillotine and taps him out. He's done that to several guys, so it wasn't too surprising that that's what he did. He caught Miocic with a decent punch, but Miocic, Stipe, he was very clear-headed. As soon as he hit the canvas, he pushed off when he slid back as he was falling on the canvas. So he was fully aware of the situation, and I think Overeem probably would have just gassed himself out trying to go for the ground and pound finish. But the thing about Overeem is he has a very, very small head. Look at him. Look at the size difference between Stipe's head and Overeem's head. And what's the point of that? My point is he has a very small head. He doesn't take punches too well. I think the bigger your head, the better you can absorb a punch. And I think that's what really determines a guy's toughness, is the size of their head. And Overeem has a peanut-sized head compared to a lot of heavyweights out there. And the other thing is, do you see Overeem's body last night? He's back to almost being as skinny as he was. He weighed in at 245, but definitely his build is looking more and more like his light heavyweight days back in Pride FC, or I think it was considered middleweight in Pride. And since that USADA USADA testing came into effect, I think we've seen Overeem shrink every time out, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to accuse anybody, but compare Overeem's build last night to how he looked like when he fought Brock Lesnar. So, at any rate, congratulations to Stipe. Congratulations to CM Punk for taking that chance, and he can hold his chin up high. And I don't know. I personally would like to see him again, and just to see him do a little better, and maybe even get that win. And as for Mickey Gall, hopefully he's the real deal. I don't know what to think of him right now. I personally don't like him that much, but hopefully he'll mature and become a better person. Till next time, this is The Good Fight TV. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure to leave your comments in the comments section. Until next time.